Hey everyone, in this video we are at Universal Studios Hollywood and we're going to take you along through the park and show you what it's like. Universal Studios Hollywood is one of the top tourist attractions in the area. This park combines rides, shows, and an immersive behind-the-scenes tour to create an exciting park experience. But before we got into the park, we had to park our car quite a distance away and walk through Universal City Walk to get to the entrance. There are tons of shops and restaurants here. This is an attraction on its own. So stay tuned as I'll be sharing a full walkthrough of Universal City Walk in an upcoming video. Our first line was to go through security.
To assist with quickly entering the park, please place all belongings in the bins on the moving belt and proceed through the metal detector when directed by the security team. Only have cell phone and keys? Simply hold them above your head while walking through the metal detector. Don't forget to collect your items once you've passed through the metal detector and enjoy your visit.
Security was pretty quick, and then we had to line up again to scan our tickets to get into the actual park. Welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood. We arrived right around opening, so it wasn't too busy yet. I recommend you get there early too, so you can enjoy the attractions a bit before it gets packed. We went through Springfield, which is an homage to The Simpsons for any fans out there. It was so lifelike and felt as if you were in the real Simpsons cartoon. We actually came back later in the day for a more in-depth tour and to stop for Duff Beer in their beer garden. But I'm doing this video a bit out of order. Here are some of the shots of what it looked like in Moe's Bar, and here's a look at how busy restaurants get at lunch. Our first real stop of the day was the studio tour. I recommend that this be the first thing you do when you get to the park as well. This tour is about an hour long and in my opinion is the true highlight of the day. It takes you behind the scenes and shows you some movie and TV making secrets. When we arrived, we were able to walk right up and the next tram was pulling in, so we barely had to wait for this tour. If you leave it until later in the day, the trams will be even more full and you'll be waiting much longer in line if you didn't purchase a Skip the Line VIP pass. For the tour, your tram driver and tour guide will take you through the active lots, so it's even possible that you could see filming taking place and maybe even a celebrity or two. You also get to see some of the show cars from famous movies and TV shows, go through a 3D King Kong vs. Jurassic Park experience, and see some of the coolest sets from various TV shows and movies. We did this tour when we visited in 2018, and I saw some things I completely missed the last time. I'd come to the park just for this tour alone. Now I'll let you enjoy this flash flood special effects and some of the movie sets from Jaws, Psycho, and War of the Worlds. After the tour, we went to the lower lot. It takes quite a long time to get down there via escalator, and there are actually 3 very steep escalators to get to the bottom. Our first ride was the Transformers 3D experience, and I have to say, even the lines you wait in here are an immersive experience and created to feel like you're actually in the movie set. Neither one of us are thrill seekers, so when it comes to rides, we only did a few. And the Mummy and Jurassic World were not on our list because they are too extreme for us. Plus, on Jurassic World, you get soaked depending on where you sit. We did, however, get some cool photos of it in 2018 when it was still Jurassic Park, before they revamped the ride and the area. Take a look. Then we made our way back up to the main lot and headed to the wizarding world of Harry Potter. And even as someone who wasn't really into Harry Potter, visiting Hogsmeade made me a fan back in 2018, and it still felt magical on this second visit. The attention to detail in this area of the park is especially incredible, and I love seeing it all decorated for the holidays. We did the 2 rides here and just enjoyed looking around the area, visiting the different shops, trying the butterbeer, which you can get hot or cold, and enjoying our experience. We saw lots of kids and adults trying out their new wands as well. Our first ride was Flight of the Hippogriff, which is really a junior's ride, but adults were still welcome. We waited 20 minutes for 15 seconds.
I almost died.
Then it was time for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Honestly, waiting in line for this ride wasn't even an issue because I thoroughly enjoyed all of the decor and different hallways and rooms we went through. Probably the best in-line experience I've ever had for a ride. They even had some clips playing of Harry, Hermione, and Ron throughout, and the music added to the ambiance. Plus, the ride was actually pretty cool too. And conveniently, when you exit the ride, you are right near a butterbeer stand and you can get yourself a nice refreshing drink after waiting 40 plus minutes in line like we did. Or you can head to a candy shop and get yourself a chocolate frog or some every flavor beans if you dare. I didn't dare. After Harry Potter World, we walked around the rest of the park, taking us through a Parisian town, then Super Silly Funland for younger kids. It looked pretty fun, even from an adult perspective. You could also get your photo taken with Gru and a minion, but we went right for the Secret Life of Pets ride. This is definitely geared towards kids, But I loved that movie and had a nice relaxing ride enjoying the story and the different sets they created. It was pretty cute and kids would absolutely love this. And while you're here, there are also a bunch of shows you can attend, like Waterworld, which highlights some cool stunts and special effects. We already watched it in 2018, so we didn't do it again on this trip. They also have an animal actors show, which will be ending in January 2023, and a special effects show. And we got a sneak peek at Super Nintendo World as well while we were here, which is opening in 2023. We may have to go back for that because anyone who knows my hubby knows that he loves gaming and he was so sad it wasn't open yet. Thanks for coming along on this visit to Universal Studios Hollywood, and stay tuned for more Los Angeles area videos in the coming weeks. I hope this video can be helpful for you if you're coming to Universal Studios Hollywood in the near future. And as always, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more travel videos coming soon.